Ernamkulam plus Kuluminde Mukhamukam Paribadiil Sitaram Yechury സംസാരിക്കുന്നു തത്സമയ സംപ്രേഷണത്തിലേക്ക്.
UDF is asking a simple yes or no question. They are asking if the LDF comes to power, will you open the bars which were closed by UDF?
Which bars are closed?
They are claiming that they.
No, you tell me. You show me a bar that's closed.
The bars that have been converted into beer and wine.
Exactly. So what is closed? So that question you're asking me is like saying that have you stopped beating your wife? If you say yes, then you are beating her earlier. If you say no, then you're continuing to beat her. So what is this yes or no?
Sir, you said socialism and democracy, but your party advocate for terrorism like Afzal Guru, and in Kerala you are painting a tribal leader C.K. Jan a fascist. How would you explain this double standard?
What is the double standard in this? Number one, we never said Afzal Guru should not be, should not get punished for his crime. CPIM as a party has taken a position saying that we oppose death penalty. There are more than 100 countries in the world that have opposed death penalty. The United Nations is on record saying that death penalty is an issue, is an anachronistic issue now. Human civilization has reached a stage, so death penalty should be banished. There's a big discussion globally, but majority of the world has moved towards abolition of death penalty. So CPIM has taken the position that death penalty in India should also be abolished. That doesn't mean supporting Afzal Guru or what he did. Am I clear?
There were aspersions cast on the judgment as such.
Aspersions on the judgment, on the manner in which the judgment was delivered. And you see, on that, different views can always exist, must exist in a democracy. They must exist in a democracy. But that doesn't mean it's any condoning of the crime. Am I making it clear?
What is stand on C.K. Jan?
That you also, what is the stand on the occasion? That is the local, our local comrades will tell you what is the specifics involved in it. But what is the issue? On issues there, please remember, on all such issues, we have a principled position. Terrorism, particularly with regard to terrorism, we are very clear that terrorism knows no religion, it knows no caste, it knows no region. Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated by the bullet of a Hindu fanatic. Indira Gandhi was killed by the bullet of a Sikh fanatic. Rajiv Gandhi, Prime Ministers, these two, that's why I'm naming them. Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi was killed by the bullet of a LTTE fanatic. So where does, and today, unfortunately, many people are being killed in the northeast from various other groups which have got no religious affiliation. No, so therefore understand, terrorism is something that is simply anti-national, wherever it comes from. And from Samjhauta Express to Malegaon to Ajmer Sharif to your Hyderabad Mecca Masjid, it was all the Hindutva terrorist groups. So wherever the threat for terrorism emanates, they must be dealt with without any compromise.
Are Maoists terrorists?
Maoists take up the politics of the gun and violence. Their action is something which we have thoroughly always condemned, always opposed, and we continue to do that. And our appeal to the Maoists is leave the gun, come into the democratic mainstream. Let people decide whether you are right or I am right or whatever it is.
But CPIM,
You are refusing to name us terrorists.
What is refusing or non-refusing? I am saying their politics is that politics of the gun is terror. What else is it?
no, but CPIM is also equally accused of political violence in places like Kannur, which has been going on for quite some time. And even yesterday, day before yesterday, there was a bomb blast locally where CPM workers have been accused.
Accusations, are accusations. No, the point is
With the police.
all such accusations, every case that has been ascribed to CPM the CPM workers have all gone before the judicial process, are all being adjudicated there. So that process is there in the country. Whether that will show you whether it's right or wrong.
This is what the CM is saying about this corruption charges.
What?
This is how Kerala CM's reply about this your allegations on corruption. The court will decide.
Let the court decide, but in the meanwhile, we know the court is still deciding 2G scam. Don't you know? I mean, but do we know that the money has been made or not? The court is still deciding the coal scam.
No, comrade, you are saying that the political violence which is alleged on CPM is just an allegation and the court will decide on it. And the same answer is given by the...
Political violence is a different matter, my dear. Do you know criminal law in our country? It's a crime. Committing violence is a crime, and according to our CRPC, that has to be proved by law. Corruption is something, the case on corruption is a crime. But corruption, what you see, what people perceive is there.
The Congress main campaign is there in Kerala, the communalism of BJP and the intolerance of CPM.
What they call
What they call as the intolerant CPM. The CPM and the BJP are the fathers, the same coins in the same coin. Two sides of the same coin.
Well, let them campaign. Does it have any
That is
credibility?
their main campaign.
But does it have any credibility? If BJP today is in power in the center, it is because of the Congress, is it not? Prime Minister Manmohan Singh in paralysis, 2G scam, CWG scam, your, how many Gs are there? CG, that is the Colgate scam.
But why is it valid?
So if the BJP is today in power in the country, it's thanks to Congress.
Okay, but you have allied with the same Congress in West Bengal.
We have not aligned with anybody.
Buddhadev Bhattacharya announced it on a stage yesterday where he was garlanded together with Rahul Gandhi.
Have you seen that stage, the crowd? In Bengal, you please understand, let me make it very clear, there is an extraordinary situation there. And that situation in the last 5 years of the politics of terror, intimidation and violence, there is a big upsurge amongst the people for restoration of democracy and civilian rule. Joining the left front, I'm talking of the left front, joining the left front is not only the Congress party there, which is a small force in Bengal, but it is the Nitish Kumar's Janata Dal United, Lalu Yadav's Rashtriya Janata Dal, Sharad Pawar's Nationalist Congress Party, Devagowda's Janata Dal Secular, and many other, parties and groups have all joined together there, including civil society movements. There are two very large civil society movements that have sprung up during the last 3 years on issues of gender oppression, on rape of women that is going on the political killings and attacks that's going on.
എറണാകുളം പ്രസ് ക്ലബിന്റെ മുഖാമുഖം പരിപാടിയിൽ സീതാറാം യെച്ചൂരി സംസാരിക്കുകയാണ്.